Welcome back to Kody's show, everyone. Today we're diving deep into the world of sister wives, and this topic has been absolutely blowing up all over social media. The big question fans are asking right now is whether Kody and Robyn Brown should actually be eliminated from season 20. That's right, the viewers are louder than ever, and the latest promo from TLC seems to have struck a major nerve. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's break it all down. The excitement for season 20 of Sister Wives should have been massive. When TLC dropped the promo, the natural expectation was that fans would be thrilled and counting down the days until the premiere. But instead of celebration, what we got was frustration and outrage. Almost immediately, people online started voicing their disappointment, and the complaints weren't vague. They were laser focused on one issue. The promo made it clear that Kody and Robyn are going to be front and center yet again. For many viewers, that is the exact opposite of what they wanted. Kody and Robyn have always been controversial figures in this family. They have their supporters, sure, but a large part of the audience feels that the two rarely take accountability for their choices. Instead, they tend to justify whatever they do, even if the consequences create pain and division among the rest of the Browns. When you look back at season 19, it was very obvious to a lot of fans that every storyline eventually circled back to Kody. What started as a show about a big family navigating plural marriage has slowly turned into the Kody and Robyn show, and viewers are over it. The promotional image for season 20 didn't help either. In fact, it poured fuel on the fire. The picture shows Kody and Robyn front and center, while the other wives are literally pushed into the background. For longtime fans, this was a huge warning sign. In earlier seasons, TLC's marketing felt more balanced. When Christine decided to leave, for example, her story was highlighted properly and given the spotlight it deserved. But this time around, the message was clear. Kody and Robyn are going to dominate again, and that's exactly what viewers were hoping not to see. Fans are also pointing out that Kody and Robyn's storylines have gotten boring. That might sound harsh, but it's what people are saying. Online, there are jokes and memes making fun of how dull their scenes could be. Comments like, Aurora learns to drive, Aurora gets her first haircut, or Ari gets a new pacifier, are being tossed around to illustrate just how little excitement viewers expect from this couple's screen time. Compared to the raw emotion and intense drama that earlier seasons delivered, this feels like a downgrade. And then there's Kody's so-called apology tour. The season 20 trailer featured him going around trying to smooth things over. But instead of looking heartfelt, fans see it as pure image control. Many believe it's not genuine remorse, it's damage control. One fan summed it up perfectly by saying, TLC has spent way too long protecting Sobin Robyn and Kody. That nickname, Sobin Robyn, has been floating around for years, and the fact that fans are still using it shows just how deeply these frustrations run. Now here's where the conversation gets even more interesting. Some people are convinced that this entire trailer is just rage bait. In other words, TLC might be deliberately putting Kody and Robyn in the spotlight, knowing it would anger fans because anger leads to buzz. Think about it. When fans get upset, they start posting, tweeting, making TikToks, and suddenly the show is trending everywhere. Good publicity or bad publicity, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it means people are talking about sister wives. If that's the strategy, then it's clearly working, because social media is absolutely flooded with conversations about this promo. But the question remains, is TLC actually listening to what fans want? Or are they just ignoring them again? This isn't the first time the network has pushed ahead with a narrative that viewers didn't like. Over the years, there have been countless moments where fans begged for more balance, begged for the other wives to have a voice, begged for the kids' perspectives to get airtime. And yet, time after time, the focus always comes back to Kody. Now, with season 20, it feels like history repeating itself. That leaves the audience in a tough spot. Some are saying outright that they're not going to bother watching if it turns into another season dominated by Kody and Robyn. Others are still holding out hope that maybe TLC is just tricking us with the promo, and that the real season will give everyone more equal time. It's a gamble because the patience of long-term fans is running thin. So, what could happen next? Honestly, it could go one of two ways. TLC could double down on Kody and Robyn, making them the center of everything again. That might bring in views for the drama, but it also risks alienating the very audience that has kept the show alive for so long. Or TLC could surprise everyone and actually shift the focus. They could show more of the other wives, highlight the kids' stories, and return to the broader family narrative that people originally loved about Sister Wives. If they choose the first path, the show might keep trending for controversy. But the core fan base could collapse. If they choose the second path, there's still a chance to win people back and make season 20 feel fresh and balanced. At the end of the day, the choice is up to TLC. One thing is certain, if this season revolves too heavily around Kody and Robyn, many longtime fans are ready to walk away. They don't want another cycle of excuses, apologies, or dragged out storylines. They want authenticity. They want balance. They want the sister wives they fell in love with years ago. So, what do you think? Should TLC finally listen to the fans and pull back on Kody and Robyn? Or is the network going to keep ignoring the backlash and gamble on outrage to keep people watching? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be covering every update, every twist, and every piece of drama as this new season unfolds. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.